Freedom vibes. Freedom vibes. Freedom vibes. Freedom vibes. Helping the artist with freedom of expression. Freedom vibes. Yeah. Promoting civic education, good governance.
This is Nigeria. Look how I'm living now. Look how I'm living now. This is Nigeria. Praise and worship, we're singing out. Pastor put his hand on the breast of his member. He's pulling the demon out. This is Nigeria.
The radio station in Jos, Plateau State, played the song on air, and they received a memo from the embassy stating that that song, among some other songs, were or had been declared vulgar, according to the embassy, and were not to be broadcast on air. The hijabs in that video, the girls in the hijabs, was what the Muslim rights concern, in quote, complained about. But everybody knew, it was quite blatant, that those girls were a symbol of the Chibok girls that were kidnapped, the Dapchi girls that were kidnapped. And, you know, me saying that the lives of these girls matter, because the response of our government to those situations was extremely sluggish and unacceptable. So it was appalling that a group of people would come and say, oh, I give you ultimatum to take down this video, it's a hate video, blah, blah, blah. Rubbish. Quite disgraceful, you know, coming from a supposed religious group.
Freedom, freedom only. Oh, freedom, freedom only. That's all we ask. Freedom only. Oh, freedom, freedom only. Be a writer, write my words without no hindrances. I wanna be a musician, sing my song without no hindrances. I wanna be a filmmaker, make my movies without no hindrances. I wanna be an artist and do my art without no hindrances. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
A bold vision came to life. Unchained Vibes Africa, UVA, set out on a transformative journey, amplifying artistic voices in the fight for freedom of expression and democracy. From the very beginning, Unchained Vibes Africa, UVA's mission was clear: to empower artists, engage civil society, and create a platform where creativity could spark change. In July, the movement gained momentum. Unchained Vibes Africa, UVA, joined forces with three socially conscious creative icons, Idris Abdul Karim, Hilda Dokubo, and Adebantu, each lending their voice, influence, and passion to the cause.
An artist's political view is an artist's prerogative and has nothing to do with his art form or expression of ideas, expression of emotions.
Censorship in general is very problematic, especially when it comes to the arts, because we are free thinkers. We are those who midwife visions and help disseminate what we believe is important to our audiences. So if government interferes in our freedom of artistic expression, we're not only vexed, we feel threatened.
The same period marked the birth of the Democracy Vibes Workshop, a pilot initiative that would evolve into the Freedom Vibes Academy.
The 2021 Freedom Vibes Academy actually started as the Democracy Vibes Workshop. That's what it is, we called it. And it was a pilot initiative to empower artists with advocacy tools.
A groundbreaking space to equip artists and activists with advocacy tools, using the arts as a catalyst for civic engagement.
It was actually a very rigorous exercise. We had over 200 applicants and we selected just 15 talented individuals.
Chosen not just for talent, but for courage, creativity, and commitment to change.
Biggest threat that we've faced and the biggest challenges is obviously the government. You know, when you say something, against the government or something that the government don't agree with, then, you're a target, especially here in Kano.
From September 27th to 29th, the workshop came alive through 11 thought-provoking sessions, from artistic freedom and human rights law to music as resistance, the ethics of art, and non-violent protest.
A culture content creator is a prophet, is endowed by God as a prophet. So if you know that that is what you have, you will be able to make sure that you live above the societal rod.
We have one alumnus called Dr. Pure. Because of his training at that Democracy Vibes workshop, he launched what is called the Vibe Zone Unchained.
Facilitators such as Ayodele Ganiu, executive producer of Unchained Vibes Africa, Margaret Aduto, Africa Regional Representative of Artists at Risk Connection at Pan America, Joseph Bikanda, Coordinator of the Pan-African Human Rights Defenders Network, Adebantu, Nigerian-German musician, producer, and social activist, Amina Norman Hawkins, MC, poet, hip-hop practitioner, and lecturer at Hip Hop Studies Department, Columbia College, Chicago, Jaman Anikulapo, artist and culture advocate, and Hilda Dokubo, award-winning actress and social justice advocate, ignited powerful conversations, planting seeds of awareness, resistance, and action.
Through this academy, we're able to equip participants with the tools to launch their own campaigns, and we saw the immediate results. Unchained Vibes Africa was able to reach over 17,000 people with more than 29,000 engaging directly on our posts about freedom of expression and artistic freedom. Over 98% of the comments that we received were supportive. There were people who were resonating with the call that we were making for reforms.
Then came October 30th, 2021. The debut of the Freedom Vibes concert series at Freedom Park, Lagos, a historic site once used to silent dissent, now reclaimed by the power of art.
Freedom Park with a story of oppression and transformation and its evolution to a space for freedom, a space for artistic expressions, a space for liberty, is symbolic to the Freedom Vibes initiative. As Freedom Vibes achieves, as it attains milestones, there are still many roads to cross. But Freedom Park is already there. So as such, that venue is a reminder that freedom is possible and freedom is attainable. And, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's psychological for the Freedom Vibes initiative.
A hybrid event of rhythm and resistance, the concert drew large amount of participants, both online and in person, united in dialogue, music, and movement.
Music and artistic expressions are powerful tools of mobilization, especially at grassroots level. So the Freedom Vibes concert series is a unique tool of using music, poetry, and other performing arts to mobilize people, especially young people, to connect with the message of Freedom Vibes.
The night featured a stirring panel on hate speech versus artistic freedom, messages from international democracy allies, and electrifying performances. headlined by Ara. Nigeria's first internationally acclaimed female talking drummer, and Idris Abdul Karim. The evening closed with a tribute to Fela Anikulapo Kuti.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, in honor of the Abamieda, Baba the Maestro, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, tonight we present an international icon, the one who speaks with a talking drum. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, join us as we welcome Ara!
In honor of Fela Anikulapo Kuti was a very symbolic one, because Fela Anikulapo in Nigeria's political history was one musician that was consistent throughout his lifetime, fighting and defending human rights through his music. Non-violent, but he was persecuted, he was brutalized, he was imprisoned, and in fact there were reports that he was arrested more than 200 times.
Abdul Karim was honored as the very first recipient of the Freedom Vibes Award.
Please receive from all of us here and those in diaspora this.
Thank you so much, Auntie. We want to say thank you for bringing this beautiful idea, Unchained Africa, Freedom Vibes series, promoting artistic freedom. If you're an artist and your music, they talk about rubbish, the lifespan of that music na 3 months. You need to go lie another lie to keep lie. But if you sing more songs, we will add value to the lives of the people. After 20 years, that song will still be relevant. Thank you, everybody. God bless you.
From the song Mr. Lecturer to Nigerian Jaga Jaga to his role in the academy, his music has always confronted injustice. He's what I call a symbol of resistance.
But Freedom Vibes extended beyond the stage. In Kano State, singer Yahaya Sharif Aminu faced a death sentence for improvising with the lyrics of his Hausa Islamic song.
The Free Yahaya campaign was actually one of the most urgent and emotionally charged efforts we've taken on at Unchained Vibes Africa. It's something that touches me personally. All he was basically expressing his religious beliefs. He was convicted without any legal representation. He was sentenced to death by hanging under the Kano State Sharia Penal Code. He was denied his rights. Also became a target of mob violence. His family home was burned down. No one was held accountable for it at the end of the day. But of course, if you think about it, if there's a WhatsApp group, there must be people there. If people marched somewhere to burn down a house, people must have seen them. But as far as they're concerned, there's nobody.
Unchained Vibes Africa took action, supporting legal appeals, coordinating strategy sessions, and petitioning international bodies in his defense.
We mobilized a broad coalition for his release. We coordinated with over 200 local, regional, and international civil society organizations to advocate. We reached more than 59,000 people online, got them to support this campaign and raise awareness through social media. Despite the fact that President Buhari didn't issue a pardon, the campaign gained substantial visibility, especially in the international.
On December 18th, the journey continued with Freedom Vibes 2.0 at Freedom Park. This second edition became a rallying cry to protect the freedom of assembly in Nigeria. The conversations were headlined by Sheun Kuti.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome for his keynote address, Sheun Kuti.
I'm very happy to be here, keynote speaker on this, our topic of today. What is artistic freedom And also, what is the right of assembly? Why do Nigerians also have to wait for artists to assemble before we know it's time to assemble?
Andele Farotimi, a renowned lawyer, author, and political activist known for his outspoken advocacy for justice, good governance.
The Nigerian constitution, which is itself a lie, would have you believe that you are citizens. But the reality is to be seen in the administration of law in Nigeria.
Together, they challenged the status quo and urged Nigerians to defend their right to protest.
It is not our duty to use our success to escape the situation. No, our duty is to use our success to build bridges to our brothers and sisters that are trapped. Right. You understand? So that they can come out. And that can only be done through organization.
Poets Ikwo Dana Abasi and Victory Ashaka stirred hearts with evocative verses.
Freedom is our birthright, and we are the generation to speak up and break the chains, shackles, and manacles of new slavery.
We are the questions that will grind their teeth. We are the meal that will choke them to surrender. We are the answers that will not be swallowed by their divine and new gains. We are puppies of the scoundrel country, determined to ride through a myriad of evils. We are midwives of this unstoppable rebirth, and we will no longer be silenced. Thank you.
In recognition of his fearless activism, Shehu Kuti was conferred with the Freedom Vibes Award.
Thank you very much, everybody, for giving me this special recognition award. I truly appreciate it. For me, there is no recognition that is more important than those that come from your people by themselves. You know, that's what matters.
Through workshops, concerts, legal interventions, and civic action, 2021 became a defining year. A year where art met advocacy, where voices rose, and where Unchained Vibes Africa affirmed that artists are not just entertainers, they are agents of change.
We can't keep quiet. This initiative is to get ourselves together, educate ourselves, share our views, discuss, and have one voice.
Freedom Vibes 2021. A powerful beginning for a future where every voice is free.
I wanna be a writer, write my words without no hindrances. I wanna be a musician, sing my song without no hindrances. I wanna be a filmmaker, make my movies without no hindrances. I wanna be an artist and do my heart without no hindrances. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me be creative. Let me live my life. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me be creative. Let me have my freedom, oh, freedom, freedom, freedom. I wanna live my life, live my life. 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 Oh. My passion is my power, my pen is my power, my camera is my power, my voice is my power, my strength is my power, my brushes are my power, my words are my power, my song is my power. My passion is my power.